Hello, my name is Sanja Zlatanic. I am a professional engineer. I graduated from Belgrade School of Civil Engineering as structural engineer and was always drawn toward dealing with unknowns that subsurface and underground engineering brings. In our profession as elsewhere, to explain underground and be able to conceptualize solution, a collaboration is necessary. Various perspectives are required from an engineering geologist, geotechnical engineer, a structural engineer, an architect, and many others, including planners and environmental experts, to respond to needs of society on one hand, and on the other hand, take responsibility toward the environment. They all need to make sure that any solution adopted represents a win-win situation for both society and the environment. Also, underground projects are among the riskiest engineering practice areas, and the process of applying solid engineering practices while having safety as a primary concern at all times is very important and keeps us on our toes continuously. All these dynamics of this profession and camaraderie that's omnipresent makes it very gratifying career choice. And it's a happy choice. I have never met a colleague that expressed regret in joining tunneling industry. To me, personally, it's the best career choice I could make. Each underground solution, each innovation my team has brought to light have greatly contributed advancement of tunneling and transportation industry in the US and internationally. For a few decades already, the world is undergoing rapid urbanization and growing migration from rural to urban areas. As an example, in 2015, about 83% of the total population in the United States lived in urban areas. It's been projected that by 2050, this number will be over 87%. Worldwide, there is true urgency to make our cities ready for this great urban population growth. We expect in less than 3 decades, about 2/3 of the world population would live in the cities. The cities would need to double in size to accommodate such growth. The largest growth is in Africa and Asia. Only between 2015 and 2020, in 5 years, the world urban population have grown by around 400 million people globally, and more than 90% of this growth occurred in less developed regions. At the same time, the most rapid growth in urban vulnerability has been in unplanned areas and in smaller to medium urban areas in regions where income, resources, and adaptive capacity is limited or lacking. Exacerbating these impacts, COVID-19 pandemic generated new and extended urban expansions for vulnerable areas, causing substantial effects on population health, livelihoods, and well-being. Tunneling and underground industry has obligation to help cities develop strategies to address these issues. Retrofitting, upgrading and redesigning existing infrastructure, including underground spaces, would help here significantly. Cities are developing infrastructure and mobility solutions to keep up with increased population, economic growth, as the issues of livability, quality of life, and effectiveness of infrastructure greatly affect urban economies. As cities are becoming very dense, use of urban surface space is reaching a premium. Efficient infrastructure and transportation solutions are becoming an absolute necessity, and sustainable, resilient, and planned use of both surface and underground space is of utmost importance. Also, urban transportation networks are to a great extent housed within the underground space, and they deserve special attention. Considering global urbanization trend and the fact that an additional 2.5 billion people are projected to be living in urban areas by 2050, we all could significantly benefit through climate-resilient development. Our actions should consider regions' social and physical vulnerabilities as well as capacities for resilience. Truly, This is an opportunity tunnel and underground professionals are taking seriously in this rapidly changing world. National tunneling and underground associations and international tunnel association have great responsibility to make our urban underground space more safe and resilient to face these challenges. Short of flying cars, the use of underground space has proven beneficial to solving urban mobility needs. For example, using tunnels for transportation with minimum disturbance to urban life promotes protecting the existing communities and their cultural heritage, including environmentally sensitive areas, parks, and structures of historical significance. For the most part, tunnel construction takes place out of sight of the public and minimizes surface disruptions within densely built urban environments. Construction-related impacts, including vibration, noise, dust, as well as visual impacts, are lower when constructing bore tunnels than for similar at-grade solutions. In addition, tunnels usually raise property values along a transit corridor. Then, due to their inherent resiliency to inclement weather, tunnels have longer service life. Their resiliency to floods caused by climate changes could be addressed by timely planning and design. Also, tunnels conform to imposed ground deformation limits and are safer in seismically active areas. As cities and their conscientious citizens become ever more cognizant of all these benefits, they increasingly embrace underground transportation solutions. Generally, recent advancement in tunnel technologies permit better utilization of underground space and allow surface to be considered for more noble uses. This brings significant improvements to quality of life in overcrowded urban dwellings. Since 2016, I've been chair of the H&TB National Tunnel Practice and led and mentored dozens of tunnel consultants bringing value to multi-billion-dollar tunnel projects. This includes independent design verification of Istanbul Strait Crossing Tunnel in Turkey, overseeing design and construction issues for SR-99 Alaska Way Tunnel project in Seattle, at the time the largest bore tunnel in the world. Then developing novel large-diameter single-bore tunnel option for transit for the first time in the United States and others. These projects have won many industry awards and I am very proud of them. Throughout my career, I firmly believed in diverse teams and listening to everyone's point of view. Teams who benefit from diverse participation, especially when solving challenges we encounter and exploring innovations, are generally more productive. A few decades ago, when I chosen my career path, there were just a handful of female professionals in this realm. Today, many young women are interested in the field of tunneling and underground engineering, and they generally find the industry very supportive and rewarding. I'm excited to meet best international tunnel experts soon in Copenhagen at ITA-AITES World Tunnel Congress, and we will use this opportunity to welcome new ideas and move the industry forward. Thank you.